What's up? Clark here at Victory Bicycle Studio with the Pivot Vault. That's right, Pivot makes one drop bar bike and this is it. A mountain bike company through and through. You're gonna see a lot of those trail side details poured in to the tech in this bike. So let's jump right into it. No doubt from there you're seeing really current with that matte black finish. I think from there you're even seeing the gloss black details on the wheels, really clean. I think the fork is beautiful, and I really talk about that because a lot of these forks are getting so massive. This is incredibly tasteful. I think it really matches the architecture of the bike. Really, really clean. The Pivot Vault. Now let's dive into the spec on this one. This is the SRAM Force Explorer group set. Obviously wireless shifting. This is a 1x12 setup with a 1044 in the cassette. Sean, as you're seeing that, hopefully the sun's hitting it right so everyone can see. I love the black and the silver finish in that cassette. It's just aesthetic, but it matters. Hell, if it didn't, you guys wouldn't be buying new bikes. I mean, look, this thing's hot. Now, let's talk about the details. You're right on it right now, Sean, so let's dive right in. This is the ISOFLEX seat post. This is a patented, technology in the Pivot Vault. In the years past, it was a little bit bulbous. You had like a big old piece of silver hardware here. This is very, very clean setup. But y'all, what this is, this allows the seat post to flex a couple millimeters on its own. Now, are you gonna notice that when you're riding out front here in the bike lane? No, 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 no. It'd be misleading for me to tell you that. But you're gonna notice this 4 hours into a 5-hour ride when your back is not as fatigued as it normally would. That, all those vibrations, all that stuff over the long run, that's where the ISOFLEX comes into play. All right, zoom back in. Let's talk about this because when you read about this bike, they talk about all of the accessory mounts. Dude, it's endless. Out the gate, top tube, right? You've got your threaded bosses for your top tube bag, that way you don't have to strap anything to it. Also, on the bottom of the top tube, you have your frame bag mount. So if you were doing a big bike packing adventure, this is already set up. So again, nothing has to get strapped. It all bolts to the frame. The down tube, you have 2 spots for bottle cages, 2. So y'all, even traditional, you have 1 on the seat tube, 2 on the down tube, 3 bottle cages, and this is a medium, size medium bike. Now, as we're going down that down tube, Sean, let's talk about this. I forget if they call it the toolbox, or I think they call it like the tool shed, something like that. But I love the lever on it. So many times it's real abrasive to get it open, but Pivot, thoughtful and intentional, put that nice little lip on that handle. Pull that off, and you've got your neoprene sleeve. That holds your tube, your trailside tools, your CO2, all of that is held within that down tube, and it's in that sleeve so it's not gonna rattle. Really, really clean, and let's see if you can even hear if there's an index. Yeah, really, really clean index. You know it's shut, and you're back and going again. Very, very cool. While we're down here, Sean, let's show. Now, something interesting that a lot of people are gonna pay attention to, but for me, it's important. This is a force wide bottom bracket and crankset setup. However, it will accept a narrower road crankset. So you could build this fully capable gravel bike, an understatement, but you could build this fully capable gravel bike with a 2x road gearing. That's unheard of. I don't have another bike in my store that will allow that, and that is a true differentiator with the Pivot Vault. Very, very cool. In fact, I kind of want to build one, man, with a road group set just to see. I think it'd be really, really fun. An unreal spec. These are handled and built in a couple different ways depending on where you want to land on price point and where you want to land on features. But this is one of their top level specs with the SRAM Force Wireless 1x Explorer, the carbon Reynolds wheels. Unreal. Take a look.